It's a good thing to help a friend whenever you can, but individual acts of hospitality are not the answer. Those who want to wipe out poverty from the face of the earth must use other weapons other than kindness. Millions of people in the world's poorest countries remain imprisoned, enslaved, and in chains. They are trapped in the prison of poverty. It is time to set them free. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chain, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedoms of others. I am fundamentally an optimist. Whether that comes from nature or nurture, I cannot say. Part of being optimistic is keeping one's head pointed toward the sun, one's feet moving forward. There were many dark moments when my faith in humanity was sorely tested, but I would not and could not give myself up to despair. That way lays defeat and death. A critical, independent, and investigative press is the lifeblood of any democracy. The press must be free from the state of interference. Since my release, I've become more convinced than ever that the real maker of history are the ordinary men and women of our country. Their participation in every decision about the future is the only guarantee of true democracy and freedom. Massive poverty and obscene inequality are such terrible scourge of our times. Times in which the world boasts breathtaking advances in science, technology, industry, and wealth accumulation, that they have to rank alongside slavery and are upheld as social evils. When people are determined, they can overcome anything. Difficulties break some men, but make others. No axe is sharp enough to cut the soul of a sinner who keeps on trying, one armed with the hope that he will rise even in the end. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Let your greatness blossom. The struggle is my life. I will continue fighting for freedom until the end of my days. Do not look the other way. Do not hesitate. Recognize that the world is hungry for action, not words. Act with courage and vision. While poverty persists, there is no true freedom. Of course, the task will not be easy, but not to do this world would be a crime against humanity, against which I ask all humanity now to rise up. Overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity, it is an act of justice. It is the protection of a fundamental human right, the right to dignity and a decent life. Like slavery and apartheid, poverty is not natural. It is man-made and it can be overcome and eradicated by actions of human beings. A good pen can also remind us of the happiest moments in our life, bring noble ideas into our dens, our blood and our souls. It can turn tragedies into hope and victory. I am convinced that floods of personal disaster can never drown a determined revolutionary, nor can a cumulus of mystery that accompanies tragedies suffocate him. If calamities had a way of physical objects, we should long have been crushed down, or else we should by now have been hunchback, unsteady on our feet, and with faces full of gloom and utter despair. Yet, My entire body throbs with life and is full of expectation. Each day brings a fresh stock of experience and new dreams. As long as poverty, injustice, and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest.